Hello my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. I hope you are sitting comfortably, you are cozy, and you have your snacks and your beverages. In today's video, I am of course doing another Tattoo Enthusiast reacts to tattoo TikToks. This is my absolute favourite series to do. I appreciate absolutely every single one of you that does tag me in tattoo related TikToks. Without you, this series would just not be possible because my For You page, as always, is full of dogs and food, and that little weird green creature puppet thing, I'm obsessed with it. Okay, the one that's like, who's that wonderful girl, that song is in my head at the minute 24/7. I love it so much. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for tagging me in tattoo TikToks. I appreciate it so much. Also, while I'm here rambling on, I just want to take mention to my t-shirt. This is my boyfriend's band's t-shirt. They have made t-shirts, and I'm not here to encourage you buying, you know, their merch or anything like that, unless obviously you want to. I will leave a link down below. But I just wanted to shout out their newest music video and song. I mean, they have an EP, but the music video that they made for one of their songs, it's actually my favourite song that they have made thus far. I don't know, I just really, really like it. But yeah, I just wanted to shout it out, and I'll leave a link down below to it. So if you're into like rock, heavy metal kind of vibes, I would highly appreciate you checking them out and leaving them some love and all of that. They put so much effort into this music video, and Tom, my boyfriend, is on bass and vocals. And when he come back from shooting that music video, oh my god, you should have seen him. He was just like, he literally looked like he'd been through some things. It takes a lot to film a music video, especially when you're headbanging and, you know, swinging instruments around. But yeah, any relative links when it comes to Tom's band and all of that, I will leave down below. Anyway, let's get on with the tattoo TikToks.
That's
Things
a lot of
people
tattoos.
say to people with tattoos.
You're gonna have to repent for all that. I'd start praying now.
All those must have hurt.
Does that one say right there, property of Satan?
Oh,
Do you know what that's gonna look like when you're
I
older?
hate that one.
Time-wise, like, can you give me an exact quote of, like, how long down to the second it took for all of that? Like, I need to know from, like, the wrist there to that part of the forearm an exact time.
How much do you think all of that cost you?
Oh,
Is that like with the tattoos, is that like an actual sunblock? Can you get, like, sunburned with that or no?
stop.
Those are permanent.
Can I, like, touch that? I think that, obviously, tattooed skin probably feels nothing like actual human skin.
All that ink.
I visibly can see that that's a tattoo, but is that a tattoo?
Oh, imagine how you'll look in a wedding dress. Did you think about that?
Hate that one.
I think it's best, though, that if mothers, like, pull their kids away from you, because you just look terrible.
Okay, so some of them I absolutely hate getting. The whole wedding day thing, oh, what a bore. Like, maybe I don't want to get married, and even if I do, who cares, okay? Okay? Who cares? Why is it a concern of yours? And the whole, like, can I feel the tattoo? The thing is, though, I will admit, okay, before I started getting tattooed when I was much younger, I'm talking like a child, okay, not a grown adult. When I was a child, I personally thought tattoos would make a person's skin feel different, but they don't. For anyone that's curious, it feels like regular skin, like the skin that isn't tattooed feels like the skin that is. And the only time I guess it would feel different is if you have a tattoo that was done pretty badly, so the tattoo becomes kind of raised and it feels like scarring, or if you get a cover up, so if you have a tattoo over an old tattoo, sometimes that can cause some raising or scarring or what have you, or if you get tattooed over scars as well, again, obviously that's going to have texture to it. And one that they mentioned that really pisses me off is when people say, is that a tattoo? And it's like incredibly obvious that it's a tattoo. Like, no, Mavis. Okay, that's not a tattoo. That's my birthmark. That colourful rose on my hand is a birthmark. Like, what kind of answer do you expect me to say to that? Yeah, of course it's a bloody tattoo. It looks like a tattoo. What else is it going to be? You know, even if it was a temporary tattoo, it's still a tattoo technically, right? Because it's meant to look like one. I just don't understand what people think it's gonna be. What's the other option? There is no other option. But other than that, okay, I'm one of those people that really does not mind talking about my tattoos should anyone ask me. You know, if anyone was going to come up to me and ask about, you know, who the artist was, did the tattoo hurt, all of that stuff, I really don't mind. But it's the super invasive, judgmental questions. I've always said you can always tell when someone's being judgmental and when someone's just being curious. I don't like the judgmental ones. I like the curious ones.
You feel like tapping out because the tattoo is too painful. Always remember this powerful quote.
Okay.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
No, this is not the kind of energy I want to see from a tattoo artist ever. Like, okay, I get it. It's content. It's meant to be funny. Whatever. If it was coming from any regular person, I'd be like, okay, haha, yeah, that's funny. But coming from a professional, that just gives me the ick and it's a red flag. Because should I ever want to get tattooed by this artist? I mean, after seeing this, I wouldn't. But should I be booked in with this tattoo artist or have been tattooed by this artist or whatever, and I see that, then I would now feel the pressure of not tapping out, and that is just not good. You shouldn't put pressure on your clients to not tap out because tattoos are incredibly painful. Some people can handle them, some people can't handle them, or some people, you know, can only sit for 2 or 3 hours for whatever reason. I always say that should you feel the need to tap out and you can't handle it anymore, it is best to just tap out. It's better for your body and for your mental health and all sorts. So this kind of energy, it's just not for me from a professional at all. Always go to an artist that is caring and understanding of their client's needs, right? The most painful tattoo removal I've ever done, not the black work. What are they doing? Like injecting numbing? Oh my god, are you kidding? They're actually removing the black work. But why? It looks good. I mean, it probably could do with a touch-up, but the process of removing black work surely is going to take forever. Like, normally when people get black work, they're like, right, that's it, that's the final step, I'm done. But to, like, have this removed, how many sessions is this going to take? Obviously, this isn't the final result. Like, it will eventually heal and you'll see the black again. Well, it'll be faded, but this is gnarly. Yeah, absolutely not. You would never ever catch me lasering off black work. Like, I have quite a bit of black work in my blast over sleeve here. Absolutely not. It's here to stay. Thank you very much.
I said, why can't you get your hands, face, or neck as your first tattoo?
You absolutely can. You just shouldn't. There's a lot that goes into being visibly tattooed.
Mm-hmm.
There is a difference in how people treat you, and if you're not ready for it with like semi-visible tattoos and experience with that, then it might not be what you wanted it to be. As well as it can restrict certain career opportunities, which is why I avoid it on like younger people. Other than that, there is a factor where like skin that's on like the hands and the face and even the neck, it like moves around a lot. It's washed a lot more. It's exposed to sunlight a lot more. They're gonna age a lot worse. And if you don't already have experience with how tattoos age, when you see your hand tattoo or your finger tattoo or your neck tattoo turn into shit after like sunburning it 7 summers in a row, like, yeah.
Face tattoos are stupid. Only losers get face tattoos.
I love what they said there. Like, they weren't like super harsh with their opinion or like knowledge or whatever, but they delivered it in a nice, kind way. And I agree with absolutely everything that they said. At the end of the day, it's your body, your choice. If you want to get your first tattoo on your hand, your neck, your face, then okay, whatever, you do you. I mean, most reputable tattoo artists would never, but hey, whatever, right? But what they're saying is so true. There is so much that comes along with being visibly tattooed. People do sometimes treat you differently, depending on where you live. You know, if you live in a city or a highly populated area, town or whatever, you probably won't get treated differently. But if you live in like quite a rural place, there's a chance that people will give you the stare. I've had the stare plenty of times no matter where I am, but I'm sure if you've had the stare, you know what stare I mean. It's a, oh my goodness kind of stare, you know? Also, like they said with the whole job situation, you know, again, many more places are becoming a lot more accepting of tattoos, but there are still some industries and businesses that are not. Also, looking after and healing a tattoo for the first time or first few times is quite a daunting experience. And if you're healing a tattoo for the first time in a visible place and you don't do it right, and then you really mess that tattoo up and it's in a visible place, oh, I personally don't think it's worth the risk. You know, I'd wait a couple of tattoos before you go visible. But again, your body, your choice, do what you want.
I can't believe
Oh
I'm
my
making
goodness.
this video. But
That
I'm
eyeliner
going
is
to tell you
incredible.
which tattoos
Side note.
I regret. Although regret is a very strong word, but like if I could change it, I would. No shade to the artist. I think that it's just because I changed what style direction I'm going in. First one being this.
Okay.
I think it's
it's
absolutely
nice.
beautiful.
Yes.
It's stunning, but it doesn't match kind of the whole traditional vibe I
get
have
it.
going on now. Also this one, the dragon, I wish I would have got a traditional one, which my artist told me to do, and I didn't listen. That was when I was in my fine line phase.
Oh dear.
So this one,
Okay.
very fine line. I think that she's cute, she's beautiful, but she's just really not my style anymore. I don't hate this one by any means, but Just Breathe, really, really, like in case I forget, Miley Cyrus had Just Breathe tattooed on her, so I got Just Breathe tattooed on me. But not least, my very first tattoo, an anchor, 2015 Pinterest.
Oh dear.
Has entered the chat. That's when I stopped getting trendy tattoos really and moved into traditional, because traditional's been around forever, so, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So yeah, those are the tattoos that I regret, I guess.
It seems that it's not a full regret, because to me, I've always said regret is like a super strong word, and it's an awful emotion to have, and it's something that plagues you all the time, right? Especially when it comes to tattoos. If you regret a tattoo, it's something you constantly think about. But to me, their regret is more of a, I wish I had made better choices. It seems like their aesthetic has changed quite a bit since they first started getting tattooed. And luckily with their first selection of tattoos, they did get them in black work or black and grey, so they still blend in nicely with the rest of the tattoos. They don't look super out of place. I mean, to me, mixing and matching your tattoo styles and colours and all of that is fine in my opinion. I don't know whether it's because I'm greedy and I like all styles, all colours at the end of the day, and I'm like, you know what, if you want to mix and match, absolutely do that. But there is ways of, you know, combating that if you don't want to look too mix and matchy. Like me, I have colour traditional on one arm, then black work on this arm, and then with my legs I have crisscrossed it and I have black work on my left leg and colour on my right leg. And then on my legs there is an array of different styles. I have traditional, neo-traditional and realism and black work. But because I've gone with colour palettes, they kind of all mush in together pretty nicely. Well, in my opinion.
Please
If you get
excuse
tattooed,
Holoc right
do
now.
not
I
use
just
this.
absolutely have to talk
Oh.
about this because I'm gonna have a I
Oh,
got tattooed today, and I hate getting tattooed because I'm a bitch. So I was like, okay, I'll give numbing cream a go. So
Oh,
I
no.
use this stuff.
No!
I go to the tattooer. I tell him I used numbing cream, and he was like, okay, what numbing cream did you use? And I was like, the TKTX stuff. And he was like, oh, right, okay, what colour did you use? And I said, the green one. And he went, oh, the fake one.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. What the fuck do you mean, the fake one? And he goes, yeah, no one really knows what's in it. So it's kind of a bit of a no-no now. And I was like, oh, right, okay. Mind you, this numbing stuff had worked a little too well. I was numb. Like, my mental health when I was 16 and numb. I could poke my skin and not feel, like, I couldn't even feel the movement. Like, I was numb to the bone. I was numb to the bone. I get so much anxiety and adrenaline from the fact that I could not feel a single thing from this mystery stuff that I literally got buck fever and was like vibrating in the tattoo chair. Anyway, tattoo's done, looks great. I get back and I decide to have a look at the ingredients. So here we have a bunch of ingredients that I don't know what it is. We have lidocaine,
Which is the numbing stuff.
cream base. I don't even think that's an ingredient, but whatever. And so
And
on.
so on. Mm-hmm.
And so on. I'm sorry. I don't recognize that ingredient. What the fuck do you mean? And so on. What is in this? That is not legal. What is in
The TKTX thing. So I have made a full in-depth video about TKTX, and the whole thing, the whole brand, the whole business is so dang shady. It is, I highly recommend just avoiding it altogether, because you never know if you're going to get a fake one or a real one. And even if you get a real one, still don't know what the whole ingredients are for that, because it's not listed anywhere. If you want to know more about the TKTX numbing cream, I will leave a link down below to my in-depth video. It's a wild ride, trust me. But yeah, I mean, I'm not personally against numbing cream. You know, again, not everyone can handle getting tattooed, and I don't want to hear any comments of people saying, well, if you can't handle the pain, then don't get the tattoo. Like, just, no, let people use numbing cream if they want to, as long as they use a decent one, okay? And check the ingredients. Don't ever buy something that says "and so on" it. No, that's just not okay. Tattoo semi-door. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here right now. It's a sedation tattoo. Why? Just why? I just don't get it. I just don't. Why would you spend all of this money to wake up and still be in pain? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? I mean, we don't even get to see the tattoo, but I'd imagine it's a large back piece that's done over so many hours and the person has been knocked out to avoid the feeling of being tattooed. But surprise, surprise, when you wake up, the pain of that tattoo, okay, a large tattoo on your back, is going to hit you like a truck. It's going to be awful. It's a lot better to build up the pain when you get tattooed than it is to all of a sudden feel the tattoo, okay? And just like anesthesia is just so dangerous to me. Going under anesthesia for a tattoo is so silly. Like, numbing cream is one thing, okay? Like, at least you're still conscious and you're not gonna die. Like, I'm sure there is a very, very, very small chance you'll die from getting a tattoo with numbing cream. But anesthesia is just so dangerous. I feel like it should only be used for medical reasons only, okay? Just, like, if you have silly money for anesthesia for silly reasons, donate it to charity or something. I don't know. Point of view, getting a tattoo of your girlfriend's bite mark. Why do people do this? I do not like it at all. I hate this stupid thing that people are doing. Like, why? 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 Just why? That's all I can say. Like, it doesn't even look like much. Like, if I saw that, I wouldn't instantly think, oh, that's a bite mark. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks like a line or like an orange or a bum hole or something. I don't know. It's just gross to me, personally. You know, like, it just, and it also just seems a bit possessive. The person who is doing the biting is just like claiming the person and what. It's just not for me, okay? You wouldn't catch me doing any kind of bite mark tattoo, okay? Like, can we just stick to like names maybe, or little images or whatever? Like, can we go back to that? That's a lot better to me than the freaking bite marks. Laser tattoo removal. What's this? Why do I want to eat that? It looks juicy. They're lasering through that? Huh? I have never seen this before in my whole life. What is that plastic stuff? And again, why do I want to just have a little chew on it? Is it to make things better? I mean, it looks terrible. That looks awful. But it seems to have like sped up the process, because when you do the laser, you normally just see the whiteness. You don't see the red irritation straight away. Does that like speed it up? Like, what is that? It says in the caption, what you see being placed over the tattoo is a PFD. So you're telling me that's not a tasty snack I can just have a little chew on? Damn it. Oh god, there's a long word here. It says perfluorodecalin patch. It essentially helps the laser to better target the ink while protecting the skin, which allows for more passes. Interesting. And it also says that this is the second session. A lot of people in the comments are like, this looks a lot worse than just regular tattoo removal, which I kind of agree with. Wait, what are they using? That looks like a cardboard situation. Instead of like stencil paper. I've, again, not seen any of this process before. How weird. I mean, it looks freaking incredible. It looks so good. And the results are amazing. I've just never seen that type of stencil before. Have you? Am I new to this? Or should I say, am I late to this party? Because I've never seen a stencil like that before. But the tattoo looks freaking incredible. Considering how much tattoo content I consume all the time, you'd think I would have seen something like that before, right? But Yeah, that's new to me.
So I
Peeling
just
my
got another tattoo. You know what that means? Get to peel this bad boy off today. It's already shedding a little bit, so I hope it doesn't hurt that bad.
Shedding. No.
Ow, ow,
of course it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh my god, this is painful to watch. Stop it. Stop it right now. No. Get in the shower.
Oh.
Get in the shower.
We're almost there. Oh, no, we're not. No. I mean it this time. I'm just gonna send it.
This is... Oh, my bumhole is tensing. Oh.
Matt Rabbit sent me some tattoo aftercare stuff, so I think I'm gonna use this soap to wash it real quick.
Yes.
The tattoo
Great choice.
is so crunchy. It looks so fucking good. Please. Also sent me some like tattoo butter, so we're gonna use this too. Look
like
how
hustle
beautiful
butter.
that made it. But seriously, this is like one of my favorite tattoos. Leave a comment saying which one of my tattoos is your favorite.
Their aftercare, 10 out of 10. Great. But the peeling of the second skin, especially from someone that has been tattooed quite a lot, they do look like they have a lot of tattoos. You should know better. Just, oh my god, it's so stressful. That literally was making my bumhole tense. I can't explain it, but I could just feel it. I could just feel what they were going through. You need to warm up the second skin in a shower, preferably, and then peel downwards. It's always best to peel in the direction that your hair grows. So with most people's arm hair at the top, it's downwards, right? So you would go downwards. It's just a lot easier than going against the grain. You're best to go with it, if that makes sense, you know, right? Oh god. Oh, Kayla, I'm pretty sure
I pee my pants, is that
that she's like BFS with James Charles, and I do not like James Charles.
That sound just made me pee my pants.
Oh, this is... Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, this was me when I got my palm tattooed.
Right in the middle.
And even still, like, back of hand tattoos suck, if that's where she's getting tattooed. Oh, I know it's not good. Yeah.
Bitches love Sosa. Who's Sosa? Who's Sosa? Oh wow, that one. I'm covered in piss and sweat right now.
Excuse me?
Put your tongue back in your mouth.
You guys tattoo babies?
Good question.
Oh, I knew this part would hurt.
Oh.
Dude, imagine my reaction.
No. Did she actually pass out? I mean, I fully understand if she did, because, again, hand tattoos are not fun. They are one of the most painful placements, just because the skin is so thin in that area, and then you have so much bone there as well, and it's just sensitive, and it's not nice. So I fully understand anyone that does pass out, to be honest. Okay, I just want to see if Kayla actually uploaded a TikTok, like, showing the tattoo, because we don't get to see it. I was kind of curious as to what it would be, right? And she has a TikTok saying, showing my dad my hand tattoo, so I thought it'd be interesting to watch that.
Dad, I got another tattoo.
Come on, where's it at?
Don't worry about it. I'm scared you're gonna beat me.
Kayla, what the fuck? Why are you gonna get my blood pressure? Where's the tattoo at?
Guess.
Your hand?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
It says run away in big bold letters.
On your knuckles?
No.
Where?
So I got a red lightning bolt on my hand.
Come on. Whatever, Kayla, let me see.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, it's kind of cute. I like it.
Looks like a fake. Is it fake?
No, it's real.
Whatever. Drink the bottle then.
It's personally not something I would get myself, just because, one, I already have my hands tattooed, okay, so, like, there's no room. There's no more room at the end here, okay? And I personally like big, bold tattoos, especially for hands. There is more chance of them lasting a little bit longer, just because they're so big. And, of course, as we know, hands are the first to age, and hand tattoos don't age as well as any other tattoo, so I went with the bold will hold kind of vibe with mine, but I kind of like it, especially as it's red ink, it's different. Oh, that is crispy. Oh, no. That is a thirsty tattoo. That needs, I don't even think moisturizer would help that. Do you, like, not a chance. There is not enough, like, Hustle Butter or Butterlux or any other moisturizer people use, I don't know, that can save that. You know, I mean, you could try, but, oh, that is crispy. Oh my goodness. I remember when I was healing, like, this, okay, and the amount of black flakes I was leaving everywhere. I called it Gothic Snow, because it just, anytime I changed my shirt or anything like that, douche. Just like loads of it. It's so gross. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Literally. Are we going to ignore the fact that the tattoo artist is putting string all over this tattoo? Are we ignoring that? Like, I get what's happening here. But are we just going to put thread all over that tattoo? Are we ignoring it? I don't understand. It is a freaking great tattoo. Like, it takes skill and talent to do something like that, but that is not going to look that cool in like 4 or 5 years time. I did a fresh versus healed video a little while back, and there was a patchwork tattoo in there, and the patchwork tattoo healed like garbage. Like, that texture that you see when a patchwork tattoo is fresh and new and looks great, say goodbye to that. Okay, like, there's just too much detail in such a small space. It all bleeds out and it just ends up looking like a regular tattoo, and also just a little bit messy as well.
You like my tattoo? Thank you. What is it? Oh, well, it's actually, if you look at it, it's all my family members drew a flower. So, like, this is my little brother.
Okay, hands up. How many of us have been in that situation where someone says, oh, I like your tattoo, and it is in the most awkward position? They couldn't say it about one that's visible or easy to show, like a hand or your lower arm or whatever. They always want to talk about the one that's like this one on the back of your arm, so you have to like put yourself in so many different positions, or they can see a peak of your back tattoo and they want to see the rest, so you're standing in the middle of everywhere. You're in the middle of a supermarket and you're kind of exposing yourself, trying to show this stranger, you know, your back tattoo. Yes, I have been in this situation before. It's honestly best just to have photos of your tattoo on your phone so you can show people, just letting you know. So you don't have to like indecent exposure yourself in the middle of a supermarket aisle. Again, not talking from experience or anything. When you have a tattoo at a family event. Oh no.
You got a tattoo? Yes, I did, but we don't have to say anything about it because you've already torn me to shreds about my ripped jeans. You've said so much crap about Jess's crop top. Can we just not say anything about the tattoo?
No, sweetie, we have to. It's our job.
Fine. You know that's permanent, right?
Did a toddler get at you with a Sharpie? You've got a bit of dirt on you.
Does it wash off?
Couldn't you find a sketchbook? Did you get bored in art class?
What about when you're old and wrinkly?
Like you? You've got a bug on you. Let me find the swatter. You'll never find a job with that on your skin. You'll never get a boyfriend. You paid for that?
Well, you look like a criminal.
When were you in prison? Oh, you were so beautiful before. Why'd you ruin your skin?
Oh, I hate that one.
You should just hang it on the wall.
You'll regret that.
When you're 80, that butterfly will look like a bat.
Oh, for God's sake.
What? Ladies do not get tattoos. Is it a lick and sniff?
Lick and sniff?
A bumper sticker. A dark
Oh,
mark.
Jesus.
A tramp stamp. You are branded like a cow.
Tattoos belong on hookers.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough. You said your bit, and frankly, you were a little bit mean about it, but I think we can just move on and have a nice time together, okay? Hey!
Oh no. Oh. The trifecta.
Here we go again.
Oh, how many of you have been in this situation at family events? Please let me know everything. I personally don't have too much experience with this. Like, I have a couple of family members that ask stupid questions or make stupid comments, mainly about the ripped jeans. What is it about, you know, like some of the older generation not understanding ripped jeans? Why is it always this comment pisses me off so much. It's always did you get half off of those jeans because they're ripped? Like, oh, haha, you're so funny. You're funny, aren't you? You should be a stand-up comedian with those types of jokes. But yeah, I've always been somewhat lucky when it comes to my family. Like, yeah, the odd comment every now and then, but like, it's never been super invasive. But do let me know your family's opinions on your tattoos at family events. Like, do you end up like not wanting to go because of the comments from your family about your tattoos, or do you bite back? Oh, tell me some of your like sickest comebacks when people talk about your tattoos at family events. I need some entertainment. I can't wait to read them. Okay, my loves, I'm gonna react to one more for this video.
Sorry, y'all, I'm tired as fuck. Let's take off the ink sac.
Okay, one, just raw dogging, taking off
longer,
this is insane to me.
From the bottom.
But in a white car with all of that excess ink in there.
Oh, there we go. I got it. I got a grip. Okay, here we go.
No, that's,
I
oh
hope
my
it's not
god, the
leaky.
seats, the interior. Oh, I hope it's actually dried up in there and it's not all inky and wet. It does look inky and wet in there, so it doesn't look dried. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
No. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't let it drip.
It looks like chocolate milk.
Don't let it drip.
Oh
I think
my god.
it has all dried up and stained. Oh no, it's dripping! It's dripping! It's dripping!
Oh, not like chocolate milk, but like the syrup that you pour into
Wipe
it to make
it!
chocolate
You are
milk.
in a white car! Don't sniff it. Oh, no, you would never ever catch me. I mean, first of all, I always take off second skin in the shower, okay? But like I said, to raw dog, take off the second skin in a white interior car where that plasma could go flying everywhere. Luckily it didn't. And the fact that it was just dripping and they didn't care. Oh, absolutely not. Like, no. The tattoo did look good though. I will say that. The tattoo did look good. And I admire that person's bravery, but oh my god, white interior car. Anyway, my loves, I just want to say thank you so much for being here yet again. I appreciate you all so much. And until my next video, bye.